checking out the best Intel Z590 motherboards. We made this list based on our personal opinion and hours of research, and we have listed them based on the type of features and price. We have included options for every type of user, so whether you are looking for the best budget. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description below. Oh yes, since you're a new channel, don't forget to subscribe to us, and if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification, as it will help us grow. So let's get started with video. Number 5. MSI MEG Z590. Another mainstay in the gaming industry is MSI. As expected, they also have a very solid Z590 offering, and that comes in the form of the MSI MEG Z590 ACE. This comes from MSI's premium MEG series, and it's perfectly built for gaming, hence the name, MSI Extreme Gaming. The MSI MEG Z590 ACE is a surprising power system that maximizes the potential of any 10th or 11th gen Intel CPU. Aside from that, the motherboard is also excellent when it comes to overclocking. In fact, it should be more than capable of handling an overclocked 11900K thanks to its VRM setup. MSI has also incorporated a selection of fine VRM heatsinks in the MSI MEG Z590 ACE. In terms of heat regulation, this motherboard is top tier. The MSI MEG Z590 ACE comes with a wide selection of features that will complement your gaming needs. These include Wi-Fi 6E as well as a 2.5 GBE Ethernet port for connectivity. The MSI MEG Z590 ACE comes with almost the same parts as the Maximus 13 Hero from Asus. However, the MSI MEG Z590 ACE also introduces. Number 4. Gigabyte Z590 Vision G. If you're going for a good-looking Z590 motherboard at a generally low price, then you should be looking towards the direction of the Gigabyte Z590 Vision G. This is by far the most beautiful-looking motherboard on the market, at least in our opinion. Let's talk about performance first. Despite being most known for its looks, the Gigabyte Z590 Vision G is actually very powerful in terms of performance. It has a good VRM setup that's similar to the top Z590s on the market. This basically means that the motherboard is capable of handling most Intel chips when they're being overclocked. So long as you don't intentionally try to break the motherboard, it's good with overclocking. The Gigabyte Z590 Vision G also comes with a selection of great features, so you don't have to worry about this department. Some of these features include 4 M.2 slots, 6 SATA ports, 2.5 GBE Ethernet port. However, this motherboard doesn't have any kind of Wi-Fi connectivity. Number 3. Gaming Z590 Plus. The TUF gaming lineup from Asus is one of the more relatively affordable motherboard lineups on the market. Asus usually strips off some of the bells and whistles from the Strix boards, while keeping the good power delivery and a solid feature set to create the TUF variants of those boards. This means that the TUF Gaming Z590 Plus is an excellent motherboard for the price, even if it lacks some features. The TUF Gaming Z590 Plus offers a decent power delivery system that might not be as good as the one on the Maximus 13 Hero, but it should be enough to handle most of the upcoming Intel 11th Gen CPUs even at overclocked settings. The feature set of the TUF Gaming is not bad either, with 3 M.2 slots and 6 SATA ports for storage. Of course, like the more expensive boards, the Asus TUF Gaming Z590 Plus also supports full PCIe Gen 4. However, you might want to read this article to judge if you should upgrade to PCIe Gen 4. There is no Wi-Fi, however. The board does have 2x 2.5 GBE Ethernet ports. Number 2. Gigabyte Z590. The Z590 Aorus Master from Gigabyte is another motherboard that falls in the reasonably high-end category. It might not be as ridiculously overkill as its Aorus Extreme bigger brother, but it still packs almost all the features that one might reasonably expect from a high-end board, albeit at a much lower price point. It is even a bit more competitive than the Asus ROG Strix Maximus 13 Hero, although it's not a cheap board by any means. Under the huge VRM heatsinks, the Aorus Master packs quite a solid power delivery system that is enough to feed even the most demanding Intel chips on the market. The robust VRM design ensures that the board provides clean and stable power to the CPU when it demands it, to improve the stability of the overclocks and the boost behavior of the CPU under stock conditions. The VRM is cooled by a large fin heatsink that ensures that the temperatures are kept in check. The Aorus Master is also quite a feature-packed board, with some features that are not even available on more expensive variants. One of the said features is the inclusion of a 10 GB Ethernet port in conjunction with Wi-Fi 6E for connectivity. Number 1. ROG Maximus 13 Hero. The Asus ROG Maximus series is the flagship series of motherboards from Asus for Intel. The Maximus series has had some legendary motherboards over the years, and it is known for its premium offerings and extensive reliability. The same is the case with the Asus ROG Maximus 13 Hero, which is the more reasonable offering from the Maximus lineup. In typical Asus fashion, the Maximus 13 Hero packs some really high-end components in a well-rounded package. The VRM design of the Maximus 13 Hero is deemed to be one of the best in the whole Z590 market, and that should really help deliver clean power reliably to overclocked 11th Gen CPUs. This board will be particularly excellent at overclocking the upcoming Core i9-11900K, which is supposed to have a boost frequency of up to 5.3 GHz. Apart from the VRM, the Asus ROG Maximus 12 Hero is jam-packed with features. It incorporates Wi-Fi 6E, and pairs that with two 2.5 GB Ethernet ports. The board also features 4 M.2 slots, which is quite a lot for any normal PC builder. Of course, the Z590 chipset brings PCIe Gen 4, which will be available on 2 of those 4 M.2 slots. The board also features Thunderbolt 4, with 2 rear-facing ports for a host of different applications. The Maximus 13 Hero is also rife with USB options, with 10 USB ports on the rear and 9 more available through internal headers. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you like this unbiased review. And please don't forget to subscribe us to get the news of upcoming reviews. Stay tuned.